Hello, welcome back. Happy Thursday. I'm Natalie Rand, your Ayurvedic practitioner, Pilates and yoga specialist, and doctoral co-health candidate. I'm here today, and we are going to work our bodies via Pilates. I thought today would be a great day for us to talk about lengthening and strengthening and the difference in terms of Pilates being a modality used practice with a lot of borrowed history. So Joseph Pilates was a genius engineer who was a bodybuilder. He was a yoga practitioner. He also did fencing and bodybuilding. Like he had such a diverse experience in terms of his practices. And he, as a child, was very sickly. He had rheumatism and rickets, and he was a person that was very sickly, so it was very important for him to stay healthy. So, and he also, it was originally intended for men to do Pilates, so I'm sure he's rolling around in his grave now with all the women that have started doing Pilates. So today, we're going to keep it nice and classical, but I want to get into the whole foundation of that two-way stretch pull, which classically Pilates is defined by having this lengthening and strengthening, grounding, rooted, central, like core centric experience in terms of movement. So I'm excited to bring you through yet another lovely workout. We'll do some kind of variations today, but again, if you have a primary care physician, I always recommend that you work with them first, or at least get permission if you're doing anything new. Otherwise, be respectful of your body, check in, and if this is new, maybe watch and then come back a little bit later and try it out. At any point in time, if you feel any pain or discomfort, stop the movement. You can even chat me up in here. I'll try and keep an eye on this. I love when you guys are interactive, all right? And let's begin, all right? So we're gonna start back here. I have my mat. Generally speaking, at Pilates, it's nice to have a mat that is cushioned, so there's a little bit more of a snug underneath it versus it just being a flat yoga mat. But if you don't have one, I'll kind of cue you in when you should start or stop to kind of make that different, yeah? So I'm starting at the edge of my mat today, and we'll go through our hundreds, roll up, all of our basic mini mat, right? And then I'd like to immediately go into our sideline series, where we start to work on our hips and some of these beautiful, kind of like almost like a plank pose preparation side to side. The most important thing is if you're having any issues with your wrists or your fist, you can always do some of these movements when you're lying all the way down on the floor without the arms and just having your body move, okay? I'll call out modifications, but in general, I'm going to try and move through, and you can always come back and do the video in a little bit later. In fact, I encourage you to do it not once, but twice, all right? Here we go. So we're going to allow our body to round down, you're stretching out the back, curl it down, and bring it up, get nice and tall from the side. Again, curl the spine, press the feet down to the floor, keeping your big toe pointing to your heel in line. Almost like you're pressing your heel into the mat and squeezing it back so it's loose, and then after you turn around again. Curl the spine, and then bring it back up. Lengthen it nice and long. Get a little bit lower this time. Curl, 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 and then bring it up. Last time. Curl the spine all the way down this time, and let your arms lift all the way as you inhale. Exhale, bring the arms out to the side of the waist. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Try not to flare your ribs too much. And this is just more warm up than anything. Inhale, allow the arms to reach all the way around, stretching out the side of the waist, fingertips down to the hips, and back out to the side. And bring the arms down. We'll do that one more time. Breathe and lift the arms up. Keep the abdomen connected and the lower ribs connected. Reach the arms all the way around. Down to the side and let them swing out. And from here, curl the head and shoulders up. Squeeze the heels together. Pump the arms for the hundreds. Breathe it in, right? If this is too much, you can bring your legs up a little bit higher, right? Or you can even bend the knees. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Into your nose. Out of the mouth. Shoulders down. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale. So you're inhaling into the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in.
Exhale. 3 more. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. And rest the heels. Arms reach all the way up. We're going to do 5 roll-ups. Anchoring the heels, legs in parallel today. Roll all the way up, reach it forward. Pull the ankle and reach. 2 and 3. Squeeze the heels and roll the body down. Feel both sides of the quadratus lumborum, those large quad muscles at the back. Go down together like 2 little pink rollers. Gazing down toward the leg. Squeezing your legs together. Feel. Arms reach up. Push those heels into the floor. 3 more. Notice I'm not just catching my toes, but actually engaging my abdomen, squeezing the inner thighs together, reaching the fingertips, right, as I scoop the navel in and roll it back down. One more time, exhale, release your legs down to the floor, reach the fingertips, 2, 3, roll the body all the way down, right? From here, we're going to do the rollover, if it's available. Now, if you've never done this exercise, skip it. Legs are going to go parallel toward the floor. Separate the legs, especially if you have any neck problems or if your busts are on the larger side. Skip, 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 a skipper, right? Or you can even do a little kind of up and down where you're just lifting your hips and then lowering your body down. Same thing, swing the legs open. Bring all the way over the head, press the palms down, squeeze the hips together. Feel. One more time, and up and over. Squeeze the inner thighs. Roll the spine down. From here, grab the hand with the right leg, pull the knee in, stretch the leg up. You're stretching behind the right hamstring. Then one more time, ankle circle the foot around. The opposite foot is on the floor as if you're standing on it. Then you'll reverse the circle in the other direction. Good, and then from here, we're going to do a single leg circle. So if it's too hard on your back, you can bend this knee, place it down on the floor. Otherwise, keep the leg long. Press the palms into the floor so your muscles and rhomboids are engaged. Hold the abdomen and circle this leg around for 5. Keep it small if you feel clicking going on in your hips. 3 and 2 and 1. You're going to reverse the circle in the direction 4, 5. Your goal is to keep your pelvis completely still. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Switch legs, right? Grab behind the left leg, pull the knee into the body. Stretch it back up. Remember, if this is too much and it doesn't feel functional, you can bend the bottom supporting leg. One more time, bend. Reach the leg up, ankle circle around for 5. This ankle circle opening up the back of the hamstring and the knee, the gastrocnemius, which is the calf, in the direction for 5. Articulating through the foot. 3, 2. It's an opportunity for you to check in with your hips. Good. Press your palms down to the floor, circle the leg around for 1, 5 times. 2. Try not to move the other leg. 3, 4. Natural breathing. 5. Reverse the circle in the direction 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, lower the leg all the way down, reach the arms up, squeeze the inner hips together. Roll the body all the way upright, squeezing the inner thighs. From here, you're going to pull fingertips down on the floor. You're going to shift your hips forward, help the knees from rolling up the wall. So you're just going to squeeze towards your pelvis, keeping the body curled, press on top of the feet, and then rock back and forward. Try your best to keep your pelvis and heels close together without the heels kicking up, so you're not just using your momentum. The hands are going to go behind the head, connect your elbows and knees, same thing. Keep your heels low. So you might not come back up, and that's fine. Good. And from here, pull the right hand to the chest, roll back down, and then smooth back down the frame. And then we'll do the single leg stretch. So hug the hand for 1. Switch. And 2. Switch. 3. 4. We'll just do this 10 times. It should look familiar. And 2 more. 1 more time. From here, pull the knees into the chest, inhale, reach the arms and legs away. Exhale, hold them back in. And reach it out, and hold it. 3. So modification here is just keeping the knees in and then reaching the arms as you pull the head and shoulders together. Or hands behind the head and stretch out. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more time. Good. Single straight leg stretch. Relax the neck from on both legs. I'm going to go up like 2 scissors or like a scissor with 2 Long, sharp breathers. Climb up the back of the hamstring, calf, get to the ankle, pull that leg forward twice. Make sure you're not pulling the leg back or bringing your body forward, so a nice down to both. And you'll keep switching. If it's too hard on the neck and shoulders, you can put your hand behind your head again, like this. And then you kind of have a little bit more of your hip flexors working. Otherwise, grab and stretch at the same time. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2, try to sink the navel down toward the spine. 1 more to the right, 1 more to the left. Both hands go behind the head. Squeeze your heels together, elbows are going to press open. Curl up. We won't go all the way down. So you can either just do a small modification. I still bring the legs back up. Elbows over, try to get the broad line off the head. 4, 2, 3, and so bring it. If you want to do a little bit more range of motion, you can go that far. Right, and make sure your head and shoulders aren't going up and down. Keep it modified if necessary. Keep squeezing the heels together. Low 2, 3, exhale, bring it back up to 90. Try not to go past 90. You can soften the knees here. It doesn't have to be straight, depending on your flexibility. 1 more time. And then knees into the chest, splits 4, 10. Doing crisscross 9. 8. The goal is not to touch the knee. The goal is to keep both elbows open and try to bring your back shoulder off the ground. 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1 more to the right. 1 more to the left. And all the way back up to the spine. Forward. Legs extend out. So the legs are about this distance apart. Right? About a little V in front of you. Your back is against an imaginary wall or some sort of straight surface. If it's too hard for you to keep your back tall, you can also sit against the wall. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, round your spine as you drop the head. Inhale, stack the vertebra all the way back up. Press an imaginary table down to the floor. Again, breathe in. Exhale, up the air. Stack it back up. Make sure your pelvis stays balanced so one hip's not going in front of the other. Exhale, up the air. And stack all the way back up as you press down. 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale, up out. Good. Just follow again. You're going to flip over onto your belly for posterior exercises. So onto the belly. Palms go down to the side of the waist, squeezing the thighs together, and just drop the ear down on the floor and stretch your neck. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Same thing, other side. Breathe in. Exhale. From this position, palms are going to press down. Fingertips are slightly lower, close to the wrist. Lift your chest as you press the palms down. If it's available to you. Look to your left. Drop the head down. All the way to the opposite side, come back to the center. Same thing, opposite direction. Right, all the way down, pull the knee in so your back is in compromise. Lower the body down, sit back into triangle pose, release wide, arms forward, breathe. So we're going to go forward, go to cat cow, so palms are down, knees are about hips apart. Drop your head, pull the navel up as you push down into the floor, release the head. Arch the back, open the chest all the way up. Again, exhale, curl the spine underneath you as you release the head. And arch the back, open the chest. From this position, reach one leg behind you, extend it, take a nice deep inhale here. Let one leg swing out to the side. Try to keep the same height of the hip and then bring it all the way behind you. It's like gliding. If it's too much for you to keep the leg high, you just lower and lift it. Exhale, bring the leg all the way out to the side using your hip. Reach all the way toward the back. One more time, pushing into the floor. Make sure you don't lock your elbows. Good. Same thing, opposite side. Reach that leg behind you, stretch it out. Reach the leg to the side, and bring it all the way back. Keep pulling the abdomen in and up. Stretch the knee out. Notice if your knee is bending and you reach through it as much as you can, pushing the floor at the same time. Resist the floor like you're doing a push-up. Good. And then lower the foot down. From this position, you're going to add an arm. Yeah? Otherwise, repeat the same thing. One arm goes out. Reach the arm and leg.
bring it back. 2 more times. Reach fingertips out to the side, opposite direction. Pull the abdomen in and push the floor away from you. Good. Same thing, opposite side, reach back. Bring the leg out. You can do one of these and just work with it. It doesn't have to be over and over again. Make sure you're not compromising the neck. Stabilize the shoulders. Good. Child's pose, right? Sit all the way back, drop the head, reach the arms forward. Take a nice breath. Go back onto your belly. Bring the elbows underneath you like a Sphinx pose. You're gonna press those fists down to the floor. Make sure that you're not digging your elbows into the floor. The inner thighs are gonna squeeze together. Pulling the navel in and up. Feel your shoulders roll down and back. Navel pull in and up. Keep your right heel toward the seat and release it. So flex the heel if possible, otherwise leave it where it is. And keep the foot pointed. Kick it and switch. So if it looks really easy and it feels really easy, something's wrong, right? Push your fists down, pull the abdomen in, and reach the heels into your butt while keeping your pelvis as stable as you can. So there's the aspect that your pelvis is pressing down into the floor by lengthening through the front of your hip flexors. Good. One more time. You're going to keep the heel into the seat, squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in as you press down into the fist. And then switch. Same thing, opposite side. Pull the abdomen in, squeeze the heel, squeeze the heel, squeeze the heel. Release. And then from here, I want you to bring your palms to the top of the shoulders. So they flip behind you. Stretch out the elbows, kick both heels into the seat, kick it in for 3. Kick it in for 2. And 1. Stretch all the way out, lengthen through the arms, and lift up through the chest. Pulling the navel in, reaching the arms long, switch ears down, kick it in. Palms on top. 2, 3. Double leg kicks. Reach all the way out. Again, kick it in for 1, 2, 3. Reach it up for 3, 2, 1. Kick it in for 3, 2, 1. Reach it out for 3, 2, 1. One more time for each side. And lengthen. Last one. And kick. And lengthen. From this position, you're going to beat the inner hips together. Take a nice deep inhale to reach the arms out to the T shape. Bring them all the way back. Your goal is to pull the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, squeeze those legs together. Feel both legs open and close evenly. Try to get out of your lower back by pulling your abdomen in and reaching the legs. One more and sit back into child's pose, using the glutes, using the hamstring. Rock the head. From this position, there's a thigh stretch and chest expansion. So this exercise can actually be done with free weights, but we're going to keep it simple because we like keeping it simple, right? So feel the inner thighs, and feel the inner thighs lift in and out. So the inner thighs are here. Instead of them just sort of hanging out, you're going to lift them up. It's almost like the cinching of the inner thighs and legs, squeezing, right? Without you bringing them together physically, you feel the knees press into your mat to lift your legs. And this is another reason why there's a pad on the mat, right? From that position, squeeze and lift. Pull the abs in and start to slowly lean your body back like you're a flat board, like that smooth criminal Michael Jackson video from back in the day. Exhale, lift your body all the way up. So your body's a board, nothing changes. Both the front and back of the body are leaning as you feel it. Now again, if you have any issues in the knees, this is a skip for you. No 1.0, right? Push the feet and the shins into the mat. Feel the inner thighs lift. Lean back as you reach the fingertips. The gaze stays in the same position. Pull the abdomen as tight as you can on the washboard. One more time. Eventually, if you have the healthy knees, you can bring your body back further. But today, I say keep it smart and simple, right? Feel those inner thighs lift again. Press the palms behind you. Look to the left. Look to the right. Find the abdomen lifted and bring the arms forward. Same thing again. Feel the inner thighs lift. Look to the right. Look to the left. Come back to the center. Same thing. Twice more. Press those palms back like it's telling you to move away from you. But don't compromise the ribs. And exhale. Press. Look left. Look right. Hold the ankle in. Good. And people ask, well, why am I looking left and right? It's so you're not overusing your neck. When you have the weights, it makes even more sense because then you feel that the neck will have a tendency to be engaged, right? So from here, let's do our fantastic side line. What we'll do, you have two options you can do side line. On the knees. Did you hear the New York accent come out? On the knees. On the knees. So keeping the legs where they are, inhale, reach the arms out, or you can do it mindfully on your side. I'll do both demonstrations. Let's start with the knee. Hands behind the head. Lift the leg up, and we're going to lower and lift that leg. And two, right? It's an extension of the elbow. Good. Two more. And one more time. All right? And I'm going to slide down to go to the other side to show you the same exercise on the opposite leg. Leg slightly forward, lift that leg up. Same exercise, you're just lying down doing it. It feels different because you don't have to make your release in the same way. But depending on your strength and flexibility, it can be very similar. Bend the knees, press on up. Right? We're going to do the same thing, right? Opposite side. So reach on down, lift this leg up, lower it down. 5 rounds. And lift. Find the abdomen. When you look down toward the toe and the head should be the same line. So if you have a mirror, you can see your butt flaring out. Make sure it's not. All right? And then we're going to come all the way up and sit all the way down into the hip. Lie flat. Legs are slightly in front of you and you're lifting up and down again. 5, 4, 3. Pull the shoulder blades down. 2. And 1. Good. From here, bend the knees behind you. Swing your body all the way up. Come on to the top. All right, and then we're going back into the first set of the exercise. So one leg's going to reach out. The body's going to tip over like a teapot, push down into the palm if it's available to you. And then from this position, you're going to circle 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1. Reverse it for 5, 4, 3. Look down if it's too much on the neck. Bring it on back. All right. Same thing opposite side. So now we're evening it out. You know the position that you can go into if this is too much for you to be in this position. You can lay flat on your side and reverse it for 5. You should feel it in the hips. Boy, this is so good. Like if you're driving a lot or you're sitting a lot, it really wakes up. Put some lubrication and vibration into the hips, lower back. Right? Given it's appropriate for your body, yeah? All right, so from here, we're going to all lie on your side. Bring the legs slightly in front of you, and let's do the big leg circle. So this knee can be bent underneath if it's too much for you to balance, right? Make sure you're not completely hanging out your shoulders. You're going to press down into the palm or the underneath the elbow forearm. And let this leg in front. Circle it around. And then reach it to the back. We're just going to do 3 each direction. If it's too hard for you to bring your leg to this range of motion, please do not, right? You can always bend both knees if it's more available to you. It does not have to look the same as me. The goal is for you to utilize your body and stabilize your pelvis and your abdomen, right? You can put the hand down if it's more appropriate for your body. All right, one more time, circle. Fantastic. Bend both knees. Switch sides. Usually we do the whole sequence on one side and then we'll go back and forth. But today I'm playing around with the idea of being a little bit more contemporary and switching leg to leg. It's kind of nice, right? And even for me, this side of my body is a little weaker. It's my left leg. So it feels better for me to do with the bend knee. So I'm slowing it down a little bit for myself. Sometimes you just gotta modify, make it make sense for your body. That's the beauty of having the ability to pause. So if you go back to the recording, you don't have to stay with my tempo. You can even slow it down. It's kind of amazing, right? But bend both knees, right? From this position, lie on your back. Did we do the second set of circles? Oh, we have to do these too. First side, we didn't do the circles front. No, actually we did. 2. Now I feel like I want to do it. But this is also because my leg is weak on the side. But we'll repeat it this side already, so you know. And reverse it for 1. 2. I'm almost a million percent sure that we didn't do this side. 2. Good. Bend the knee. And bring it up. All right. When we were going up and down, side to side, let's do part 2. All right. So from here, we're gonna stretch, right? So both knees bend, everybody loves a nice stretch. You can do 2 knees bent together or Z formation, which is my personal favorite. But today I'm gonna keep my knees bent because I really want to stretch out my hips since we did so much work on it. Let the palm open here. If this is too much for you, you can do the seated in a chair without the knees being compromised. One arm reaches up and the wrist to the side of the room. Look toward the sky, then the elbow look down toward the floor to stretch. Lift that arm all the way up. Same thing, breathe and lift it all the way up, stretch out the side of the waist. Watch that the pelvis is not sticking out. Then the elbow stretch. And then switch legs opposite side. Okay, same thing. Reach it on up. This feels really uncomfortable. Please sit in the chair. Everything can be done, and everything is not for everybody. One more time, breathe in. It should feel good. If it doesn't, find what feels good for you. Okay? All right, from here, we're going to go into butterfly position. Both feet come together. We'll end with this nice Vipassana stretch, which is in the yoga, specifically the pranayama, asana, mudra, mudra, by Saraswati Swami. We've talked about this year and last, right? But if you don't remember, it's okay. Drop your hip forward, breathe in round the spine, breathing into the hips. If this is too much for you, you can also sit against the wall or sit in a chair. Bring your fingertips behind you. And again, grab the top of the ankles or feet as no longer the spine. Sit it all the way back up. Good. From here, let's stretch one leg out if it's available to you. And you're going to lean over and breathe into the back of that hamstring. Send the other thighs. All the way back up. Switch it out. Same thing opposite side. Reach and stretch. Good. If it's available, you can stretch both legs. If this is incredibly not for you, please don't do it. Reach over and stretch. Come up and switch sides. Try to keep your pelvis down if you can. So you may not go as far as you want to. And then you're just going to walk your fingertips all the way around. If you can, otherwise you're just sitting tall. Right? If that's not an option for you, you're literally sitting tall. All right, take the next deep breath. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I encourage you, as this weather stays beautiful and incredibly just beautiful, that's the only words that I have, that you get out, take a brisk walk, enjoy nature, see the sun, and remember, you don't have to do it alone. You come here Thursday at 1, do it together. Until next time, thank you so much. I'm Natalie Rand. See you then. Ciao.